Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, my name is Sasha, and for today's video we're going to be trying on some Boxycharm makeup stuff. I'm going to be doing a demo of this foundation that we're going to be getting, or some of you guys are going to be getting in your, what you call it, next month is March, so the March premium box. So if you chose this, there was like a lot of shades. Like we were able to pick like almost all the shades, but except for two. For some reason they didn't have two in stock right away. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I have the shade 5N. So I'm going to be using this and this foundation, you guys. I've been telling you guys, people who've been asking, I have it, and I've been telling you guys that this foundation is really good. It's full coverage. Like, it's a little bit too much full coverage for me. Usually I like just medium coverage or light medium coverage, but this is really full coverage. But it's a really good foundation. So I'm going to be trying this out, and also stuff that I got in my February Boxycharm boxes. I thought, like, why not, instead of making just a demo of this, I could just try on Boxycharm stuff in front of you guys. I wanted to try this primer that I just received. So this is a Yensa Toner Primer Essential Glow. Yeah, so it's my first time trying it out. I did a swatch on my hand, but I haven't tried it out. Oh, I got too much, but ooh, yeah, when I put it on my hand it felt really good. That's probably too much. But it feels so nice. So I'm using the camera monitor to kind of see, but I'm gonna use a mirror right now after I put some. Oh, it actually blended pretty good, except I got some on my hair. Oh, I'm not used to wearing nails, so I decided to put on fake nails just to look nice. Honestly, I feel like a burning sensation. It could be it's probably some kind of ingredients in there. Sometimes certain things make my face feel like it's burning, especially when I started doing skincare. I was like so sensitive, so yeah, for some reason my face is burning. So let me know if you guys get the same feeling, or am I just being like sensitive, because my skin is not sensitive anymore, but I feel it burning for some reason. And I wet my sponge like a few hours ago, so it's kind of drying down a bit. So with this foundation, guys, you only need a little bit. Unless you want more coverage, then you could just add more. Okay, it's you. Yeah. So, and from the description, from what I read, she suggested, Charlotte, she suggested to, yeah, I'm putting a lot more than usual, but she suggested to start out the middle to kind of blend. My sponge, it's kind of ripping, so but look at that, guys. So I'm using a denser sponge because I just want a little bit more full, like medium full coverage today, since I have a dramatic eye look. But look at that, it's beautiful. And then I always have to blend it right here. But look at how much it evened out my skin tone. Like, I don't have that much to cover, but I put some on my neck too. Yeah, this sponge, it's actually drying down. So if you use a sponge that's kind of dry, or pretty much a dry sponge, then you get more coverage. When I was like a noob, when I first started with makeup, which was just a few years ago, I actually started with the sponge as a dry sponge. So I don't know how I did my makeup like that. And and the way I did it, I would go like this. I would smear the makeup. So that was me being a noob. Ooh, but look at that, guys. Oh my gosh. So I need to kind of add a little bit more here, just a little bit. So you guys gotta be careful not to put too much. I put too much for my liking today, but I could work with it. Yeah, so this shade, it was like perfect like summer shade. I think I'm actually barely like lightening up. Like barely. Start getting warm too, so I'm gonna start tanning again. Yeah, it has like a slight glow, so let me just tone down the brightness a bit so you guys could see. But yeah, there's like a glow to it. Wait, it could be the Yensa glow. But yeah, I wouldn't say this is like matte, like a matte foundation. It has like, it's like a soft matte. But I think with the primer, it's adding like a glow to it underneath, so that's why it's looking a little bit glowy. Alright, but look at this, guys. So this is full coverage. I needed full coverage today. I don't have a new concealer from Boxycharm, so I'm just gonna use my own concealer. It's my Abh Magic Concealer in shade 6. I wish I got a lighter shade. I really like the formula of this. This is like a hydrating. Oh yes, it is still peachy. So I'll probably get this is what I always do. If I use this and I get a lighter concealer. Now I'm gonna get my Dulce Colored concealer in the shade 8. So this is a lot lighter. So I'm gonna just use that to kind of tone down that peach. With this brush, you guys, I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna use it for the concealer. I don't think it's gonna be that good, honestly. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like it. Well, at least the sponge bar. The sponge is so iffy for me. So I have to be careful because the sponge is kind of fat. It's not like a thin sponge. I prefer to do my eye look first, but I don't like doing my bottom eye look before my makeup. But I just did it because I'm reviewing a eyeshadow palette. That's why I'm gonna be testing out the Opv Setting Powder. So this is a translucent setting powder. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Hopefully it's not too drying. It doesn't look drying right now, but it looks pretty good. I'm sorry guys, so it's getting dark. Yeah, so it's getting dark, so I'm not using the windows, so I'm using studio lighting. So I'm sorry if you guys can't see as well. I wish you guys could see, but it looks really good. So far I'm liking this powder. So I'm going to use the Iconic London bronzer. It's in the shade medium bronze. Just gonna lightly bronze my face. Okay, so there's no Boxycharm. I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Baked Blush and Brighten in the shade Tropic Hues. Just gonna add a little blush right here too, and a little blush right here. For highlighter, guys, I'm gonna use the Ace Beauté Glow Essentials highlighter palette. So I got this in my base box. So happy because it's really pretty. I want to mix these two shades right here. And most of it's gonna be glowing, but a little bit gleaming. And I'm just gonna. Can you guys see it? Whoa. Okay. Yeah, so this highlighter, guys, if you have texture, it will kind of emphasize the texture. I think so, because I have a little bit of a breakout right here, so yeah, I kind of see it standing out because this is so glittery like. So just so you guys know, I'm just gonna add that. Yeah. My camera, it's actually, the battery is kind of dying, so I want to be charging my battery and then we'll be right back. So I'm back. So I couldn't wait, but I went ahead and used this setting spray. When I first put the setting spray, it made my face look like super dewy. So, and then finally it kind of dried down, but I could still see like a dew. So I think what's giving me a dew is the setting spray, and then the Yensa Essential Glow. It's giving me like a glow, almost like a glow. See? But this foundation though, this Charlotte Tilbury foundation, it's really good. So I say, so when it comes to like the amount that you're using, I think the amount I'm using, that's probably my max point. Like what I use today, that's my max point, because I think anything more, like the more you put, it's gonna feel heavier on your skin, because since this is full coverage. Yeah, it's a really nice finish. It's like a soft matte finish, but adding that primer and that setting spray, it did add a glow. So I prefer using just normal stuff when it comes to using this foundation, but this foundation is really good, guys. So I hope you guys really enjoy this foundation too. So I got the shade 5N. Oh, I wanted to change my shade to 4N, but it's sold out already. by the time I changed my mind. So so sad. But this is a good foundation though. Okay, so right here's the foundation. Look at this. Right here's the foundation. I just blended it in. So it's like a soft matte with a slight little like dew. Not so much, but you can see like a slight glow to it, just not super glowy. So this is just straight on. So right here is a foundation. So I'm just using it on top of my hand just to show you guys like how it looks by itself without that primer. Opv Setting Powder. Ooh, well, it's my first time trying it. But it definitely like blurred my face, like my pores. I actually used it on my pores too. It did blur it. It's I probably put a little bit too much, like always, so my under eye is a little bit wrinkly looking. But so far, this powder, I think it's okay so far. I have to test it out a few more times to see if I really like it. There's like a consistency with this primer. It's a little bit thick. I put too much today. I went carried away, but it gives us like a really nice glow. So I think maybe for the summer it will be nice. As for this Ilamasqua Hydra setting spray, well, today it wasn't my first time using it. I used it on my unboxing too, and it did give me a glow. And the mist of it, oh, the spray, it's very aggressive. So I suggest not to have it so close, but to have it more further away like this, like arm length. You really need to, or else you're gonna melt off your makeup. If you have it too close, it's gonna have more drips. So it's very like, it's misty but aggressive. Like it's not that much of a large range with the spray. And so I gotta mention before I end this video, but I also have this item too. So I already own this. I actually have a second one too that I haven't used, but this one I'm about halfway. I haven't used it in a while, so this is the second category for the premium choice. So either this one or it was like some glycolic acid pads. So I chose the pads and the foundation, but this is the second option in the second category. So obviously this is really small and this is worth $85. So this is let me see if I could read it. It's pretty much faded, but I think this might be 1 fluid ounce, so not really that much because I didn't use it that much and I'm already halfway. So this new cool, they mentioned that since they don't have added ingredients for the fragrance, this stuff kind of smells like it smells. It's like it just smells like bitter. Oh, my gosh, you guys! I put 2 pumps. I didn't mean to, but yeah, I meant to put 1 pump. But yeah, it's like a nice, like it really hydrates your face, really good. Like look at that, see? But it smells like bitter, but it kind of goes away. Like after a little bit it goes away. So I would say it's not such a strong scent, but it's just that like it's just not a pleasant scent like to put on your face. And also another thing, this stuff has AHA and BHA. Oh no, it only has AHA and vitamin C. Actually I think it does have BHA. It's all faded, that's why. But yeah, since it has those stuff, you have to make sure you put sunblock during the day because this makes you more sensitive to the sun, that's why. So look at that, guys. It added like a nice glow to my hand. See the difference? And there's like a tackiness too, like a little tackiness. So I think the serum is pretty good. I just haven't used it in a while, and the only thing is just about the scent. So since there's no added fragrance. Alright guys, so that's about it. So I hope you guys find this video helpful in any way, and let me know down below if you guys are gonna decide to keep your premium or not. Me, I'm not sure if I should keep it. The reason why like I don't want to cancel because I don't want to lose out like being able to choose, because if you cancel and you decide to join back like next month on March, then you're gonna get a March box without a choice, because I don't really want to lose out my choice. That's why. That's the reason why. Because say if I have FOMO on March and if I join back March, then I'm most likely not gonna get this foundation, because since there's so many shades, like what are the chances that Boxycharm will choose the right shade for you? So they're more likely to pick the other item. I completely forgot what was the other choice item. Keys So Care Skin Transformation Cream Fragrance Free with Baccachoy. So it's only worth $30 versus the Charlotte Tilbury that worth $44. So yeah, I think it's not worth to join premium back on March like without a choice, because I don't think we'll be able to get the foundation. That's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.